We've gone over a lot, haven't we? Huh? But there's still a lot to do, yes. So far, so good. But now it's time to reveal the next set of announcements that represent the next steps in our collective journey through Avid Everywhere. And as you're about to see, we're fighting for anyone, everyone, who wants to be in the business of creating and distributing media. Are you guys ready? Are we ready? Okay, this one's got to be big because it's going to be posted on social. Let's make this real big. Are you ready? All right. Here we go then. All right, chill out. We'll get there. This is exciting. You know, this is so exciting that I actually think I'm going to need some help. Is that all right if I get some help out here? I mean, that's how exciting this is to me. So I've invited two guys to come out here that I work closely with to help join me and help out with this. Now, you know, we've been pretty busy the last 24 months, 26 months. I'm not counting how many days and hours I've been here. Really, I'm not. It's been busy. And along the way, we've been working very closely, very intimately, I would say, with some of our team members. Sometimes, you know how sometimes too intimate, you know, you get to know them too well? Well, these two guys, you know, I've gotten to know quite well. We have a lot of nicknames for them. I'm going to choose their best nicknames, Hans and Franz, who will come up here, and you guys know it, pump you up, all right? And I've even let them pick out their favorite songs when they come out to the stage. So make sure you make a lot of noise when you hear their favorite songs here. The first one I want to introduce, somebody some of you may know, Chris Gahagan, who is head of our products and strategy group. Come on out, Chris.
Let me please introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I need transport.
Looking good, Chris? You ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's get pumped up.
Let's pump it up. Let's pump it up. All right. Now, the second guy who's going to come out, the other part of the dynamic Hans and Franz duo, you also may know. This is Dana Rosica, who runs product marketing. Let's come on out, Dana. Now, when I let them, you guys like their music? Good music? Good choice. Right, which one's Hans, which one's Franz? Well, I have to admit, when I said, hey, let's let them pick out their own music, I was sure I would hear Let It Go from Frozen, from one of them. You know? Didn't happen. All right, why don't we get going here? Starting with our first slide. With Pro Tools first, we broke down the gates to let everybody tell their story. Every aspiring artist, every musician with big dreams. But what about the millions of aspiring filmmakers and videographers out there? Dana, tell us what we've done for them.
Sure, Louis. So today, we're very excited to announce Media Composer First, which is a completely free version of Media Composer that'll be available later this year. So with Media Composer First, now any aspiring storyteller, the indie filmmaker, the videographer, even the student just starting out, can use the same editing tools that the world's top television and film professionals use. Now, of course, it's a free version, so naturally it'll contain a more basic and simplified feature set. So, for instance, they'll start with 3 cloud projects and have 4 video tracks and 8 audio tracks to work with, but it's the same core tools that the top industry pros use today. And they'll be able to add plugins and effects to their projects right from the Avid App Store, add stock footage from our content marketplace, and connect and collaborate with others through our artist community. And finally, when they're ready to step up to the full version, it's a simple upgrade to a monthly subscription to Media Composer. So Louis, we're really excited to see what this next generation of storytellers is going to be able to do with Media Composer First.
Awesome. Thanks, Dana. Can you guys believe this? Did you ever expect it? What are you going to say in your budgets now that Media Composer is free? But it's just the first version. Don't get too excited. We are inviting everybody. Thanks, Dana. That was awesome. And we haven't forgotten about the established video professional. This is really our heritage. But it's such a dynamic market today they need to be able to handle any project type that might walk into the door. So Chris, tell us what we're doing in this area.
All right, thanks, Louis. As many of you know, Avid has a long heritage in video I/O. In fact, it was just 6 years ago we announced our current range of products, Mojo and Nitrous DX. And with that product, we really set the benchmark for HD video monitoring. And now as you think about what we're doing with the connectivity toolkit and the power that our partners bring, and taking that with our heritage, we're here today to announce one of our new connectivity partners, Blackmagic Design, who's worked with us to design and deliver our next generation of video I/O. The AvidIS DNX I/O. And what's cool about this product is you do get that stunning, high-resolution video output with your choice, whether it's UHD, 2K, or 4K. And then you get the performance that you need with our onboard DNX HR encoding. And of course, depending upon your workflow, you might use proxy. So we've also included H.265 encode and decode built into the system. And of course, you need choice, whether you want to connect with Thunderbolt or PCE. And probably most important, to give you choice on the tools that you use. So of course, DNX I/O will work with Media Composer. But out of the box, it'll also work with Final Cut and Premiere just as well. So one solution, independent of what you choose for editorial, to deliver those stunning video images during video production. Isn't that just amazing, Louis?
Awesome, Chris, thanks. Video professionals, you can see we're fighting for you up here. Great job, Chris. All right, well, you know that we haven't forgotten about our audio community, or about those of you who are training the future artists in the art of scoring or arranging music for film, for television, for live performances. Dana, tell them what we've got in this area.
Sure, Louis. So today, we're very pleased to announce the latest version of Sibelius, which is our industry-leading notation and scoring tool set. And with the new Sibelius, it's more accessible and affordable than ever. So users can compose with a low-cost monthly or annual subscription, own the software outright, or even manage multiple copies in the classroom with the Sibelius network licensing. The choice is completely yours. And we've made collaboration even better with this release as well, with new features like the new annotate capability, which allows you to draw and make annotations right within your electronic score, which is perfect for students and teachers in an online learning environment. And with this latest release, we're rolling out support for Microsoft's Surface Pro 3 with new touch gestures, which gives you hands-on control of your score right from the tablet. You can even change notes with the tap of a pen. So Louis, all of this comes together, making the latest version of Sibelius more flexible and accessible than ever.
Awesome, thanks, Dana. What do you think, huh? What we're doing for composers? All right, you guys ready for more? All right, because there's more coming. But what if what they really want is to have their work come to life on stage? So Chris, tell us what we're doing in this area.
Well, it was over 10 years ago, Avid really changed the live production world forever when we introduced our Venue line of products. These products quickly became the absolute standard for live digital audio production. So today I'm really excited to announce our next generation of Venue that'll take on the most demanding live tours or live performances in the world. So without further ado, the Avid Venue S6L. And the real cool thing about Venue, the team's done a great job. It's been re-engineered from the ground up using the most modern technologies. As an example, we have a new audio processing engine that uses a real-time operating system from interval 0. We use modern touchscreen interfaces, you can see on the top there, to give that very powerful experience when it comes to live production. Of course, we've maintained the tight integration with Pro Tools and support for a broad range of plugins so you can take what you do in the studio to the stage and then back to the studio. And here again, we're proud to announce another new connectivity partner that's come on board, Waves, which has included within our audio mix engine, the Waves plugins will run natively. So you can choose and have the choice of the plugins you want to run on the system. However, there's one thing we did not change with Venue, which is the operating model. So if you're a Venue user today and you know how to use the system, you can step up to the S6L without retraining or relearning and be efficient right out of the gate. And then if that's not enough, we've had another connectivity partner come on board, Audinate, to give us connectivity into Dante, a networking standard for audio. So that gives you the freedom to network the S6L with our native interface, which is Ethernet or ADB, or Dante. Of course, we support MADI, Thunderbolt, and more. So that choice is yours. From our connectivity partners on the plug-in side, to how you connect the network, lots of choice here, and of course, plugins galore, more than 200 from Waves alone. So with that, Louis, the live community should be very excited about what's possible in live audio production.
Totally awesome, huh? Yes? Let's take a Chris. Now I can see what a lot of you guys are thinking when you saw that new console. Sexy. Huh? You didn't know I knew. We knew. All right. Thanks, Chris. That's awesome. Well, and you know we're always thinking about creative teams. That's where we started. And how to make their lives easier. So Chris, why don't you fill us in on what we're doing here?
Yeah. It's really been interesting, Louis. Over the last 25 years, a lot of you know that Avid has really pioneered the real-time media storage marketplace. And ISIS has become the industry standard. That's why I'm so excited today to announce the newest member to that family that has been specifically designed for small audio and video creative teams. The AvidIS 1000. And the cool thing about the 1000, it shares the same exact performance characteristics of its big brothers, but it's just been designed for the smaller audio and video host communities. It's a low-cost solution for collaboration. Again, as I mentioned, it's built on the ISIS file system. It supports the workflows you need, whether that's HD, UHD, 2K, or 4K. Right out of the box, it's 20 terabytes with 300 megabytes of throughput. You can stack 4 of them together to get up to 80 terabytes and 1.2 gigabytes of throughput, 24 simultaneous users, and for openness, the ISIS team has worked very hard, not only to support Media Composer, but out of the box, you get the exact same performance with Final Cut and Premiere. So again, your choice to use whatever editorial system you want with the best storage on the planet and get the same exact performance. And Louis, if you're Hans, it's probably portable too.
Awesome. Woo, let's hear it. That's going to be really powerful for work teams. And what about the large media enterprises, however, who need to manage media operations on a global scale? Dana, why don't you let us know what we're doing in this area?
Sure, Louis. So today, we're very pleased to announce the availability of Interplay MAM 5, which now completes our integration of the Media Suite. So with Interplay MAM 5, fully supported on the Media Central platform with support for the Media Central UX. So this means that anyone who needs access to media across an organization can easily search, browse, and even edit media using a very simple web-based interface from wherever they are. It also means that production assets, archived assets, and even media assets from our connectivity partners can all be indexed together in one pool of media and made available to anybody in the organization. And of course, Interplay MAM can manage the entire media lifecycle from ingest through production and archive, all the way out to delivering content to web, mobile, and social. So all of this comes together, Louis, MAM 5, and really brings together the Media Suite, allowing our customers to make the most of their media while reducing their overhead costs.
Thanks, Dana. Well, what do you guys think about MAM, huh? MAM 5.0? You know, you can see with the enterprise-wide approach that we're taking, for large organizations, the media asset management has to be central. That's why we're excited about this release, and you're going to see continued pretty heavy investment. We want to lead the MAM discussion. Well, what do you guys think about the announcements this year? Let's hear for all these announcements that we made. We're really excited about it. We've been working really hard. I hope you're pumped up about it, and I hope you check out these products. First, let's hear it for Chris and Dana. Hans and Franz, everybody.